Imagine looking out at the vast rolling waves of the Pacific Ocean. You might see the iconic black and white fin of a killer whale slicing through the water. For a long time, we thought we knew these magnificent animals. We saw them as a single, powerful group roaming the west coast of North America. But the ocean holds many secrets, and scientists have just uncovered a truly astonishing one. It turns out there isn't just one community of these mammal-eating orcas, but two. They live side by side, yet they are as different as neighbors who never speak. This groundbreaking discovery changes everything we thought we knew about the top predator of the sea. This is a story of two distinct societies living in parallel worlds. One group, now called the Inner Coast Community, patrols the sheltered waters close to shore. They navigate the intricate network of islands and inlets. The other group, the Outer Coast Community, prefers the wild open ocean. They live a life far from land, hunting in the deep waters near the edge of the continental shelf. It's a remarkable case of segregation in the animal kingdom, happening right under our noses. For years, we observed them without realizing we were watching two completely separate cultures, each with its own traditions, territories, and rules of engagement. The team of researchers who made this discovery felt like detectives piecing together a complex puzzle. They spent years, even decades, gathering clues. They took thousands of photographs, identifying individual whales by the unique marks on their dorsal fins and saddle patches. One scientist, Josh McInnes, described it as building a massive family tree, but for an entire population of ocean giants. Using this data, they created what they called friendship maps. These maps showed which whales spent time together. The patterns were undeniable. The whales consistently split into two separate social networks, rarely ever mixing. The revelation was breathtaking. These were not just casual acquaintances who preferred different hangouts. They were two distinct clans with their own identities. Think of it like finding two lost tribes that share an island but never interact. They inhabit the same general region, the waters from California to Alaska, but they have drawn an invisible line in the ocean. This discovery isn't just a fascinating new fact. It's a critical piece of information that forces us to rethink how we view and protect these incredibly intelligent creatures. We are now looking at the world of killer whales with brand new eyes. The Inner Coast killer whales are masters of the coastal labyrinth. They thrive in the shallower, more protected waters that hug the shoreline. Their world is one of dense kelp forests, rocky reefs, and bustling harbors. These whales are often seen in smaller, more agile groups, perfectly suited for navigating the complex underwater terrain. They know every nook and cranny of their territory, using the landscape to their advantage when they hunt. For them, the coast is not a boundary, but a rich and vibrant home, providing everything they need to survive and raise their young in a close-knit family unit. In stark contrast, the Outer Coast whales are true ocean wanderers. They are creatures of the deep blue yonder. Their domain is the vast expanse of the open Pacific, specifically the productive waters around the continental shelf, where the seafloor drops away into the abyss. Here, life is different. These whales travel in much larger groups, sometimes numbering over 60 individuals. This strength in numbers is essential for surviving and hunting in the unpredictable and often harsh environment of the open sea. They are built for long journeys, covering huge distances in search of their next meal. One of the most curious aspects of their separate lives is what happens when they occasionally cross paths. Researchers have documented rare encounters where the two groups meet. Instead of interacting, they actively avoid each other. It's a silent, mutual agreement to keep their distance. Scientists have observed them passing within a few hundred meters, acknowledging each other's presence but making no move to socialize. This behavior strongly suggests a deep cultural or social barrier that has been in place for a very long time. A silent treaty that keeps their two worlds apart and prevents any conflict. This division is not just about location, it's a fundamental difference in their way of life. The Inner Coast whales have a smaller, more defined home range, a neighborhood they know intimately. The Outer Coast whales, on the other hand, are nomads of the sea, their territory stretching across thousands of kilometers of open water. Their social structures, travel patterns, and daily challenges are shaped entirely by their chosen environment. This discovery teaches us that for killer whales, Where you live defines who you are in a profound and unchangeable way. The differences between these two communities are most dramatic when it comes to their diet. What they eat and how they hunt it defines their culture. The inner coast killer whales are specialists who focus on smaller marine mammals. Their primary prey includes harbor seals, harbor porpoises, and sea lions. They hunt in small, stealthy groups, often using the complex coastline to their advantage. They might use a rocky outcrop to hide their approach or trap a seal in a narrow inlet. Their hunting style is one of precision, strategy, and intimate knowledge of their local environment, like a special forces team on a targeted mission. The outer coast whales, however, are big game hunters. Living in the open ocean requires a different set of skills and a taste for larger, more formidable prey. Their diet is believed to include massive elephant seals, stellar sea lions, and even the calves of great whales like gray whales and humpback whales. Hunting such large and powerful animals is a dangerous business. This is why they operate in huge coordinated groups. They work together like a wolf pack of the sea, using their collective intelligence and power to isolate and overwhelm prey that would be impossible for a smaller group to tackle. Scientists have gathered incredible stories that highlight these different hunting styles. One researcher recounted watching an inner coast pod silently stalk a harbor seal near a rocky shoreline for over an hour, waiting for the perfect moment to strike with breathtaking speed and precision. In another account, a research team witnessed a massive outer coast group working together to hunt a young gray whale. The orcas took turns harassing the calf, separating it from its protective mother in a long, exhausting, and highly strategic battle that showcased their immense power and endurance. These distinct diets are the key to understanding why the two groups remain separate. Their specialized hunting techniques are learned behaviors, passed down from one generation to the next. A whale raised to hunt seals in shallow coves would be ill-equipped to join a hunt for a whale calf in the open ocean, and vice versa. Their culture, skills, and even their physical adaptations are tied to their food source. This dietary divide is the foundation of their two separate societies, a powerful force that keeps their worlds from ever truly merging. This discovery is more than just a fascinating piece of science. It has huge implications for conservation. We now understand that we are not protecting one large population of killer whales, but two smaller, distinct ones. Each group faces its own unique set of threats. The inner coast whales, living close to human activity, are more vulnerable to chemical pollution from runoff, noise from boat traffic that interferes with their hunting, and habitat disruption. Their proximity to our world puts them directly in the path of our impact, making them particularly fragile. The outer coast whales face a different array of challenges. While they may be less affected by coastal pollution, their life in the open ocean exposes them to threats on a global scale. These can include entanglement in commercial fishing gear meant for other species, changes in the distribution of their large prey due to climate change, and the broader impacts of ocean acidification. Their vast home range makes them difficult to monitor, and international cooperation is needed to protect them as they cross national boundaries. We cannot use a one-size-fits-all approach to save them. This new knowledge means we must develop separate conservation plans tailored to the specific needs of each community. For the Inner Coast Group, efforts might focus on creating marine protected areas, regulating boat traffic in key habitats, and reducing land-based pollution. For the Outer Coast Group, conservation strategies might involve working with international fishing fleets to reduce bycatch and conducting more research to understand their movements and the health of their prey populations across the vast Pacific Ocean. Protecting their food sources is critical for both groups. Ultimately, this revelation is a powerful reminder of how much we still have to learn about the ocean and its incredible inhabitants. It highlights the complexity of marine ecosystems and the importance of continued scientific exploration. By understanding that these two unique killer whale cultures exist, we are better equipped to protect them for the future. Ensuring the survival of both the coastal dwellers and the ocean wanderers is a responsibility we must take seriously. The health of these magnificent predators is a direct reflection of the health of our oceans as a whole.